Hey guys, what's up? We're out here on logs today. We're going to do some nose butters in powder. This is a follow-up video how to butter on skis. Make sure that you learn it on slopes first, and then once you got it, you can start trying in the powder. Because powder nose butters is a little bit more difficult. You have to be way more nose heavy, and but it's also way more fun, even if it's way more difficult. So when you do it in powder, you got to be a bit more like this, almost like a double nose grab. Send your hands down there, because it's so easy that your tails get stuck, because you're sort of gonna have to do a switch nollie out. But let's do some, and I'm sure you'll get it pretty soon. Let's hit it. I think I'll try it down there. So when you start doing the nose butter in pow, it's a pretty good idea to, start like this, 0 speed, drop in, you decide I'm going to do now left turn or right, and then one turn, bam, hit it. So it's not so much to think about. All right, drop, wind up a bit of rotation. Woo, that was fun.
All right, let's look at that in detail now, like we normally do. As you ride in, and in this case turn to the left, I wind up to the right, the opposite direction. This is awkward, but you gotta do it. And set the rotation off, tilt your upper body to the side, I drag my hand a little bit, and then one ski tend to come up for me, but I keep them pretty close together, shove the noses down into the snow. Then you have a lot of shin pressure when you're in this awkward position. After that you got a tiny bit of air time, where you have the time to get the tails down underneath yourself. This is important if you want to ride away from this trick. As you see from this point of view perspective, it's all happening pretty fast, and you have to have a good amount of rotation in order to make it around, because dragging your hands really slow you down.
Now when you've done that step, where you start with no speed, hit it, one turn, bam, do a couple more of them, and then I'll start hitting it over some roller or off this little wind lip down here. The same thing, come here with a car. Woo! I don't have any skis on me anymore. What the fuck? I ordered new skis with 16 bindings. This is getting on my shit.
I normally, on my park skis at least, have my dins very high. Be careful with that, but it's a good idea to have them a bit high, otherwise they pop off. When you do it over a roller like this, you see how similar it is to a hand drag. And I don't need to say much more about that, but try that a couple of times, and once you've done that, try to connect a couple of turns and then throw a nose butter in there, because that feels really fun. Once you get down a couple of turns with a nose butter in the middle, try it off some steeper run. And if you notice here, when you do it off a steeper face, you get quite a lot more hang time off your noses. So it's actually easier in my opinion, it's just scarier. If you like what you learned from this video, feel free to support this project by checking out our more in-depth videos over at stompittutorials.com.